Welcome to SkrimpyCraft Season 2, the movie. Join me on a journey of not knowing a thing to, well, not knowing a little less. The progression of never using a Minecraft mod or playing with others and having no mic, recording off a laptop, and more, to talking with friends every single day, understanding Minecraft a little more, and getting my first ever actual PC. Still improving and still learning every day, so please bear with me as yes, the beginning is pretty rough. But that's the fun of it. I promise if you stick around to the end, you're going to want to see what the end of Season 2 has in store. So without further ado, welcome once again to SkrimpyCraft Season 2 SMP the movie. Welcome back everybody to episode 11 of SkrimpyCraft Season 2 SMP whatever. We are going to get right on into this and do a bunch of building, a bunch of shenanigans, and see what comes up. Just like always, I do want to make a lot more progress on this circle build over here because we have only done the first two walls. We need to get these other two walls done and dusted, and on top of that, we have a lot of other building stuff that needs to get done before the end of this season. We need to finish off these two buildings right here. This one is going to be a little bit more tricky in specific because I haven't really planned it out. However, this build over here, I have planned out the very basics of what I want it to look like, and let me tell you guys, it is going to be so fun to see it finalized. That said, we also do have this entire open area, which honestly, at this point, I would absolutely love to build a bunch of houses here, or even just a few bigger houses over here and make it look a little bit more put together than just have it being one big open flat land. However, we are going to finish the other builds as well as this build first before we even try to think of what we're putting here. With that said, we are going to hop into the time lapse. Let's go! Oh my buttons.
Good morning.
Hi.
How's it going? Oh wow.
What do you think?
Hold on, my free cam. Yes.
Yes?
Oh, it's very nice.
Thank you. We're getting there. I've gotten into a flow, so.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I interrupted it.
No, you're good.
I've come to work on my house.
Hey. Yay.
Because it's sorely in need of it.
Turn that on. Fix that. I don't know if you can hear me all the way down there. No. Again. No. Hi. How are you?
Hi. Good. I see you're crashing a lot.
Yeah. I'm really trying to be productive and the game just says nope.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
Do you want to know a fun fact?
What?
We have 30,000 carrots in our storage system.
What? Oh, I remember that. I remember debugging that.
Yep. 30,000. That's insane.
Man, that is crazy. Imagine all the carrot crates you could make from that.
Yeah, I know. But those aren't, you can't eat those though.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah.
30,000 is, wow.
30,000. I guess we have to replace all of these. Turn around for 2 seconds. Wow. I am very slow, apparently. All right. No! Oh no. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna crash out. No. No, 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 no. 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 I log in and right in front of me is a block of TNT. I'm like,
That's the fun. That was, yeah. Jeez.
Wow, way to scare a person. Okay, moving on. What the? No, 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 no. Please not again. Please not again. Please not again. It's gonna crash me again. This is fun. You did not name it that. You did not just do that.
Look, we're crashing servers.
Wow. Oh no, did I freeze again? Gosh dang it. Why? Why?
All I heard was like, did I freeze again? And then gosh dang it, and then that's it. And then you went dark.
Gosh dang it. I mean, it's good to know that you could hear me up until like the last minute, because every time like it happens, I can't hear anything. Exhibit A. Dang it. I'm up here still? What the?
You were like, at least you can hear me because I can't hear anything, and then it just went dead.
Okay, you guys, we have officially reached a checkpoint. I'm gonna be so for real with you right now. This week has definitely caught up with me. I started working on this like Monday or Tuesday, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's Friday, and now we have to get this video out. So with that said, here is what we have so far completed. We finished all of the walls. We ended up putting another layer of walls all around the place, as well as another section of windows, which I am so excited and happy with how they're turning out so far. And I literally know I say this all the time, but cannot wait for this to be complete. That said, let's hop into F4 really quickly and take a look around the place. So it's not too much of a difficult build, but the fact that it is getting done is the point, and we are getting there for sure. The next thing that we have to tackle is getting a roof on this baby. We have to complete it. I honestly think that it's going to literally just take me sitting down and grinding it out for a couple hours and just getting it done at this point, because this build has been pretty rough, if I'm being honest, trying to get all of it done, but we will get there. I promise. I promise. We will get there. Oh my gosh. There's a staircase now. Wait. Where did the staircase come from? Oh, okay. I like. No interior. That's completely okay. We got some windows going in, some more texturing. I love it. And we have a basement. Oh, the floor is complete of the basement. Yes! Valoria was building here. Peek. I don't know what to do. We need to make some shenanigans. Some shenanigans. Oh. Speaking of shenanigans. Let's go see what this goober is up to. Hello! How are you? We are currently recording.
Okay. Hi. Good.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I'm looking to do some quick shenanigans. I have like 5 minutes. What do you want to do?
Okay, what the? What?
I have like 5 minutes before I have to go eat dinner, but I want to record some shenanigans. So, do you have anything in mind? Just off the top of your head.
I was gonna grab a few advancements if you want to do that.
Okay, I guess.
I was gonna.
I don't know. I can follow your lead.
I was gonna get the power of books.
Okay.
And oh boy, I was not prepared for this.
Quick thinking.
Light as rabbit.
Something with rabbits?
So it's like light as a rabbit. Okay.
Okay.
Speed running, bro.
Speed running.
Oh, I took out the
We can get Bones. Wait, is Bones here?
Bones is here. See, I'm trying to get all advancements. Because I have nothing else to do. So why is there so
just don't question it. He's evil. Let's just just don't question it. Bones, we have like less than 5 minutes now, and I need to record some shenanigans. So, do you want to come with us? No, Mike. Okay. So you hate us.
Why is there so much blood?
It's best not to ask these things. Join.
You're right.
Join VC.
You're right. Okay, for the rabbit one, we need to walk on powdered snow without sinking in it, and then for the power of books one, you need to read you have to read the power signal of a chiseled bookshelf using a comparator.
Okay, this time, but in English.
Connect chiseled bookshelf to comparator.
Okay. I understand. Kinda.
As you like jump scared me, I was looking at the advancements tab to see what I could do.
What do you have a bat on your head?
I have a me?
I do. I do. It's a very nice pet. You can't see it because it's from Essential. I'm not crazy, I swear.
That conversation again. So you're both going crazy.
No, I think you're just not as cool.
Real. Exactly. Okay.
I'm ready. Show me the way.
What are you doing?
Boots.
Walking on snow or something?
Powdered snow, yeah.
For what?
You know where the nearest mountain? Because I'm doing all advancements, because I have nothing else to do.
That's pretty good.
We can do this one. Wow. Very cool.
Oh.
Did you know you have to mine this with Silk Touch?
Good to know.
Or else
I won't touch
draw.
it. I don't really know how these work. What is... Oh!
Yay!
Woo!
Okay. To a mountain, question mark?
To a mountain! Does someone live here?
I fell into powdered snow. But don't worry. I got the thing. Okay.
Oh no, it's like a ruin or something.
What the heck?
I know, right? What is it?
This looks very
Ominous.
handmade.
Yeah, why would this be in a snow biome?
Yeah. And why would it use these blocks?
Maybe there's like hidden lore behind it that we don't know.
Maybe. Do you know the difference between snow and powdered snow?
You fall through one?
Yeah.
No, that's all I know.
Fair enough. Put on these boots. Walk over there.
Oh. So it kind of acts like scaffolding. Oh crap.
Yeah.
We're good. Okay, so that was a good 5-minute challenge. Not challenge. Shenanigan thing.
I mean, do you want to do the Star Trader one that I've been putting off a little bit?
Sure, what is it?
I don't have villagers. Trade with a villager at the build height limit.
Ooh, we can do that. That's easy.
Okay.
We got that.
What's the height limit? It's like 300 something.
Dang, I nailed that. We're getting good at this. Or I should say, I'm getting good at this.
I looked around at the places where you weren't, so like it looked like you just cramped me and disappeared.
I'm magical like that.
Snatch a villager.
Come on, stupid villager, let me pick you up. Oh.
You didn't finish your circle yet?
No. Okay, but the walls are done. The walls are done. I just have to finish the roof, which I'm nervous for. Here, we'll put it in Rez's house. Oh. There we go. Now it can't leave. Oh. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay, my time's up.
Oh.
I have to leave. They're yelling at me, so good luck.
Okay, thank you.
We'll leave you to it.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. So during dinner, I ended up receiving the following messages. With that, everyone, we are going to wrap this video up here today. I know we didn't get as much done, at least as I really wanted to. However, I do have big plans and we are going to get this done next episode. And I know it was a little bit more of a shorter episode. However, if you want to see all of the crazy shenanigans and chaos that happened last episode, there is a lot more there. So make sure to click the video on the screen and I will see you all there. Bye, everyone. What is up, everybody? We are back for episode 12. I cannot believe we are already here. I know I say that every time, but honestly, it's a true fact, you know? Anyways, look how cool this build is looking. The last 2 episodes, we have literally been trying to get this thing done. However, I have very much gotten distracted with real life stuff, as well as other things that are going on in the server, and hanging out with friends, all the shenanigans, everything like that. So, with that said, we are going to lock in and try our best to get as much of this done as possible, because I am so ready to be done with this build. Let's go. That doesn't make any sense. How did I build this? I genuinely have no idea. Okay, if that's 5, that means this has to be like this. And then... oh, my brain cells are not working. Wait, no, because that has to be on an upper level. So this, I could be a block here. Oh, progress. Yes. Maybe. Oh, yes. We're nailing this now. I'm gonna be so confused in just a second, but you know what? Take what I can get. As you can see, I ended up starting here with this kind of statue sort of thing. This is going to be the main, I guess you could call it lore of the village area, and it's going to be the thing that kind of powers it, and it's going to wirelessly transfer over the mystical force energy over to the shrimp statue. And I think that's just so cool and a little bit of behind the scenes lore, but I figured I'd tell you guys because that's kind of what I'm thinking as for what this, I guess you could call statue, really is. There's a chicken! Why is there a chicken down here? Oh! No way, it's Jim! I found Jim! I found Jim! Oh. No way, Dirty's gonna love this. Okay, I honestly cannot believe that I found Jim. We have been searching for him since like the beginning of the season. And he's just been in a hole this whole time. Jim the chicken, you are now in charge of this beacon. I leave it entrusted to you. Good luck. So apparently, I don't know how beacons work. I thought that you just had to put like an iron ingot in and it would be fine, but I guess not. Why is it not working? Okay, so apparently it just needs to be able to be seen by the sky, which is unfortunate because I really needed that to be there. Or I really want that to be there, I should say. So we have a design choice to make. Do I leave it be? Or do I try to make it so this goes all the way through? Which kind of defeats the whole purpose of the middle. Now that that's done, what do I do? What do I work on? Do I try to work on the roof, or do I just run around doing nothing? Ooh, I could do the floor. I'd have no plans for the floor, but I could do the floor. You know what? We're going to use all of these first. Because I can. And welcome to the next part of this circle build. I ended up putting a line of cobblestone around just as a temporary thing anyway, and also a line of these stairs around, and I ended up falling right here. Holy, that was almost so not good. Okay. Yeah, absolutely not good. Anyways, we are getting right back into it. I am finishing around the top part of those stairs. I don't know if that's English, whatever. I did it on both sides, once on the outside, once on the other side, and then we also started getting into the top part, which is putting a row of calcite here, which thank you, Soloria, for giving me the idea to do this. And then we are also going to go into the actual dome part of this build. Hi!
Hi.
How are you?
Good. What are you up to? I see circle has circled.
Yes, circle has circled. I'm very slow, but it's getting there. And then I also built this thing, but get this. So my original idea was just to have this and the campfire at the top, but my second idea was like, oh my gosh, what if I put a beacon through it? I proceeded to build the entire beacon underneath, and well, I realized the whole design centers around a center block, which I can't really get rid of because otherwise it would defeat the whole purpose of what it looks like right now. And I was like, dang it. So now I have just an entire beacon just chilling underneath, and it can't be used 'cause, yeah. Oh my gosh, and I found Jim. Do you remember Jim? Were you there for that? Or was it just Dirty?
It's probably just Dirty.
Okay.
But who's Jim?
It's the chicken.
Yeah, no, the chicken. The chicken. I heard of Jim because of Dirty.
Yes. I don't know where. There he is. Jim the chicken!
He's actually named Jim.
It's been under the base the entire time and I never knew.
What's the story behind Jim?
Dirty just spawned it in on top of the main building's roof and and then it just kind of disappeared one day and we didn't know where it went.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Found it. No. Nope. No. We have to protect Jim.
I'll be honest, you could very well put a beacon through the middle, except for one block.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Like this single stone block.
How do I get
the issue?
Okay, there we go. Because if it's going through the middle, it needs to be able to see the sky.
Yeah, it can go through stairs and slabs and walls, but
but not solid blocks.
But not solid blocks. So this is the only issue. So like if you put a slab right here, and then you put that, make that a stair and hide it, and it would work. like that, and there we go.
Yes! Oh my gosh! Yeah,
Just a little trickery with the little trickery with things that are technically transparent. So.
Yes! Okay, wait, no, I'm so happy that works. Oh, yes.
It looks so good.
It looks so good. It's all actually finally coming together! Huh?
Do you want it to be white? It can be different colors.
I think we keep it white for now. I have been thinking about what to do with the floor. I kind of want to keep it like nature-y-ish, but also not, because it's all stone and everything. So I don't know. I was thinking maybe like some sort of pathways of some sort, but I don't know. Do you have any ideas of how we could do that? Should I just do all around here, all the way around solid, or should I mix it in between with another block? Because I could do like... Okay, I got it. We're learning.
Yeah, you got this.
Also, the Enderman, I didn't put that there. I am guessing. Very much guessing.
I mean, that's what texturing is all about. Guessing until it's okay.
I didn't know that this fell. No, Jim. No. Oh my gosh, why can I not get out? Okay. Symmetrical.
Wait, black carpet or moss carpet?
Oh no. I'm an idiot.
Why?
I accidentally just threw my pickaxe down there.
Hold on, I'm gonna take this rock back too, so.
Please help.
Jim, where are you keeping the pickaxe?
Where'd you put it, Jim?
Jim, where did you put it?
It should be right here
I actually
somewhere.
don't have it. I genuinely don't have it. Where are you?
Above you?
I genuinely don't have it. It's literally not here.
I'm just going to say this really quickly because it's way too hard to put in to like subtitled text thing. Anyway, focus on the empty slot. I don't know what happened here, but as soon as I clicked the hotkey button to open up the inventory into like the main chest area, it came out of nowhere. It just came back, and I anyway, you'll see what I mean. Is it
Maybe you have it? Question mark. It's not in my backpacks. I don't have magnets. My magnet's never on. Maybe it's in your backpack? Question mark. I don't know.
I promise you, with all things holy in this world, I did not make any cuts in that footage right there, and I have watched it like 7 billion times. To this day, don't even know what happened. Let me know if you do. How did you...
Huh?
Wait, what?
Is it in your inventory?
Yeah, but I'm 100% sure that it was gone.
Ah.
I'm gonna have to rewatch the footage for this, because I guarantee wherever it was not in my inventory. Are you sure you're not just messing with me? Oh no, why? Well, thank you for your help. This is so good. This is so good.
Of course.
I'm so
I'm
excited.
always happy to help.
Yes. It's so fun.
Yeah.
But these cows... these cows have been out here since almost day one. Not actually,
I know. The bottom one, at least.
The bottom one. I'm starting recording for this again because this is so cool. Oh, I'm running into a berry bush. Bad timing. Wait, I'm F4ing this too. Check it out. Holy. It's so simple, but it looks so good.
Right? It wasn't that hard to make. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't that hard to make. Just plan the border, or make the border, make the field, and then make the path, and that's it.
Yeah. It makes your area look like 10 times put together too. 10 times
yeah, literally.
I was
like, literally. Like, I was gonna take this much space, like, from the start, but then
yeah,
I decided to be done with that. Yeah, and it kind of worked.
Oh. Okay, I will say, the mods have completely destroyed how I look at Minecraft. Like, the trees and the mods with, like, even just as simple as clicking over the, like, multiple items thing that I told you about, and then, like...
Yeah.
I don't even know. There's just stupid little, like, pickup mod, too.
Yeah.
It's ruined me.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't play vanilla anymore.
Yeah.
I always have some sort of mod on.
It's hard. Oh, that and wings. I've never had wings before, and having wings for even just a month, I'm like, done for. I can never go back.
Yeah, right? But until you're gonna be like that, until you get to the point that me and Fish and Pumpkin are at, where we kind of don't like the elytras because of how much, how trivial it makes the game.
I mean, on big servers like this, it does make it easier to, like, get around to people. But yeah, I see what you mean. Especially on solo worlds. It's like,
Yeah. But the adventures that
you can go on more adventures, though.
That's true, but, like, with elytras, how it's not hard.
But you can
like,
go further.
That's true.
I'm just being devil's advocate right here. It's fun.
No, I know. I get it.
And welcome back. We are getting back into this build once again. We are going to try to finish as much as we possibly can for this build. Here I am just doing the second layer of the top rim part so then we can start right into this. This is going to be the frame of the dome roof that I am trying to create here. I took a lot of time to try to figure out how to make this thing look at least somewhat okay because I didn't want to download anything from Google or anything online. I wanted to do this on my own and try to figure it out on my own. So it did take a hot minute to figure out what I wanted to do here. However, once I did, I was on an absolute roll and I also got distracted.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Kiki's YouTube channel. Today we're filling up. We're waterboarding.
Yeah, well, I'm sleep deprived. This is gonna be fun. So then we decided to get started on the rim floor area, whatever it's called, around the outside of this build, placing a bunch of stone around the outside and digging out a bunch of just space for this to go because we wanted to put water in between. I also ended up getting a little bit more distracted and gathering some leaves, which I ended up figuring out I didn't even need. However, we did find a use for them, so it's fine. Everything's fine. And then I also learned a new mechanic. Apparently, I didn't know how water worked, so I messed that up. Don't know how I messed that up, but you know, one brain cell, it's fine. And I ended up running back and forth over and over again with steel to try to waterlog those leaves, and I also realized that I didn't have enough glass, or at least enough to start on this build, so I did that, and we, yes, got distracted again.
my favorite music disc, other than the Lena Rain ones and the newer ones. This is my favorite C418 disc.
I have to turn it up. Hold on. I like this one.
Yeah, this one's good. My favorite is the one from the trial chamber. It's like orange. This one though. Oh wait, have you heard this one?
No, I haven't.
It's from the Trail Ruin.
I like it. It looks so good. I'm so excited.
Yippee!
Yay. Okay.
I mean, it got to a single point, which is always a good sign.
Yeah. Maybe I just go up
It
by
is-
5 instead of 4, and then that would fix the...
It is, yeah, it is a little short at the top.
Okay, what if I... I cannot believe I just did that. I forgot that that mod existed.
What happened?
I was an idiot.
What happened? Oh! Oh my god! I didn't even notice.
I wish you could see me in real life right now.
I think this is like the worst example of this ever happening on the server so far.
This is so bad. Especially with my patience being so much tested tonight and then this happening.
Yeah. I like how I didn't clock it at all. I'm so pussy. Here, I'll help you. I think I got all the sprues. Well, it's a single player world because I don't know why.
This is so trippy.
What? Ah. At least we know we did it right.
Yeah.
You were actually over there for a while, but then I decided to put you in Rez's house.
Wait, what? Oh! I didn't even realize. Alright guys, here is where we are at so far. We have completely finished the inside. We have also finished the walkway. We ended up putting stone just at the bottom with water and a layer of glass to kind of finish it off, along with a bunch of leaves around the place and these potted flower decoration things. Anyways, coming into here, you guys have all seen this up to this point. We finished the pathways, we put in some water, we finished the centerpiece with the beacon in the middle. We also did the outline of the dome roof, which I am so thrilled about, especially because I kept on crashing like over and over again and it was completely random and it made it very difficult to build. But that said, I'm going to go into F4 really quickly. Once I knew the pattern of what I was doing, it actually became super fast and easy to build, which was very nice. The downside that happened is that when I was building, I think it was this one right here, I ended up placing one of these top blocks incorrectly, and so I was like, okay, I'll just break it really fast and move it up higher or something like that. Yeah, I forgot that a mod existed that if you break one log and they're all connected, it breaks all of them. So the entire thing that I had just spent time building was completely gone. I did end up getting a lot more practice to it, but you know what? I was so done that day. The next step that I have to do is actually put in the dome roof itself. The idea that I have for this is to use a bunch of sand, and when I say sand, I actually mean glass. We're actually going to use white glass because I don't know why this is here still. Because I have gotten a bunch of glass here. I know this is not going to be enough, but you know what? We may as well just start and see if we can get it done, see how much we can get done, because the episode needs to come out today, and I have been prolonging this for way too long with all of my rambling. Let's go.
Gets you down, 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 gets you down, down, down. Say louder, oh, feel the moment, feel the power, oh, bring me out of my time, oh, bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time.
Alright, so a little bit of a check-in. I have officially finished 3 sections of this thing, and I realized that we are definitely going to need a lot more of that glass that I mentioned, or sand that I mentioned, whatever. We are going to need about 25 more stacks of glass just to finish these I don't even know what they're called, these sections. So with that, I am going to try to finish what I can, but call it here, and we are going to finish it off, if I don't finish, first thing in the next episode. Although, that said, this is looking so good, and I am so excited for how this is turning out. I cannot believe that this is my 4th ever survival build ever. I am completely shocked. Anyways, wow. No words. Let's continue. No way. And it kicks me out exactly when I finish too. Alright then. I guess that's a sign. With that, everyone, we are going to pretty much wrap it up here as we have ran out of time for today's episode. However, we are going to be making a lot more progress and having a lot more fun with all the shenanigans that go on in the next episode. So if you're interested, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below letting me know what you enjoyed, and I'll see you in episode 13. Bye! Welcome to episode 13 of SkrimpyCraft Season 2, the SMP. We are going to get right on into this video. As I promised last time, we have to go finish the circle build. So, let's go! Okay, let's see what this is about. Oh, Soloria is so sweet. This is actually insane. Very well done from Soloria. Thank you. Selly has been here?
Yeah, that was there from a while ago.
I didn't actually sit and read any of these, but...
Bro.
When did
Just say hi here. It doesn't read it.
It doesn't read it.
It'd be really funny if you don't notice.
Notice? Uh-oh, notice what? What am I not noticing? Why did you go quiet? No!
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it. What did you do?
No, it's like nothing but. What is this sign? Okay,
Don't change the topic. No. What did you do?
And my point is proven.
No. I may as well be a hermit. I don't read.
My point is proven. Look, you never read the sign, and like it's and the fact that you didn't notice that side that I changed that side. Point proven. Point proven.
Point proven.
Yeah, it's no worries.
What are you? No, nuh-uh. I don't know what you're doing, but no. Please no.
Random stuff chest. That is random. That is the craziest chest I've ever seen.
Yep.
You have one of the rarest items in the game with a rare hat, diamond horse armor, random self-expression boots, 5 stacks of sticks, a stack of spruce fence. Why do you have a stack of spruce fence gates?
Well, you see, at the beginning of the season, okay, not the beginning, but originally I had the fences around this house with the walls.
Oh my gosh.
Do you remember that?
You did.
Yep.
You did.
That's where those came from.
I remember it because we trapped legendary spawn.
And you guys kept fighting around all the place.
As we do.
And the parkour.
The parkour.
I had to put a new villager in there. It disappeared.
Did it?
I don't know where the other one went. But, oh. Yeah. That's why. I was like, you are not leaving. There's one. No. Dang it. Out.
Oh, I see. Yeah, like all the dirt. That's so funny. Therapy duck. Therapy duck.
Therapy duck.
My bad. Why did I click? Why did I use left click? No. What? They fall?
I wasn't even looking at the screen. What happened?
The lantern went like it went like this, and then I put the lantern there, mined that block, and then it fell.
What the?
What?
How did...
Hold on. I'm gonna waste the lantern. But...
Wait, okay, do that again. But this time...
Oh, really?
That could be such a good trap.
Wait, did it deal damage? Hold on.
I
Wait.
mean, yeah,
Do that again. Do that again. I have no armor on.
Okay. Processing. Hang on.
You got it.
We're getting there. Okay. Nope.
Nope, the other one.
Other way. This one.
Okay. It only does fire damage, which I'm more disappointed about.
Yes, but imagine how, like, it could scare someone so bad.
It would.
And it would be really funny.
It would be really funny. Kiki lies here. But that is still grammatically correct. I'm just like, there could be two meanings of that, and I'm just fucking.
Oh. Look at the little mushroom! Oh!
Why are there buttons everywhere? Oh wait, that is a tiny mushroom.
Look how cute! Yeah, no, sorry, I got distracted. Why are there buttons everywhere?
That's why.
Huh. I got so distracted. They're so cute!
Here. It's just so subtle that you don't notice it. Where are you?
I'm going F4.
So,
Dang,
yeah.
This place is
I know.
insane.
Wait, come look over at my place. Looking over at me. And fly down here.
Yeah.
It's just like they just put a carpet on top.
Okay, so it's hidden. Yeah.
It is just hidden. So like this is as if you did the moss carpet thing. They don't have lampposts though. I wonder who has lampposts.
Okay, so unpausing this,
Sorry.
we have these examples of lanterns right here, and that's pretty much it. Probably not going to use these ones because it doesn't really fit with the vibe, but it was good to come check, I feel like. You say you don't know where it is?
Orb.
Circle build!
The circle build is finally circled. There's gonna be like lampposts.
Yeah. They're gonna be those ones up there.
Where invisible blocks. Everlasting power.
I think Steel put that there. Ta-da!
This is cool.
Thanks. It's finally done.
Only took 2 weeks of procrastination and 1 day of locking in.
Yeah, for real though.
Also, we need to get more coal. We're running out.
Okay.
Somebody made 1,000 glass. You're good.
Do you like your new pickles in here? I know that sounds so weird out of context. But originally I had them like lined up right here, but someone moved them over here. I'm like, well, you know what?
Stop touching my pickles.
What? Have you never seen
why are there 400 chickens' heads right there?
You've never seen this?
No, I haven't been on in a while. Oh my lord, have mercy! Isn't this...
This was like 2 weeks ago.
It's been a while.
Yeah, they have been released by accident many times. It's the chicken greenhouse.
Change your energy, yeah, you switch things up. Now you seem brand new to me. Was that even for? Was you playing your games? Was you really bored? No. I really should've known. They were that in May till we hit a red light. Didn't see the signs. Oh, after all that time, it's just it for us. You don't wanna try. Thought your love was real, but it never was. No, you can't decide.
No. Okay, I gotta take care of this. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to be so for real with you guys. I have completely run out of time for today's episode, so I'm going to give you a quick little tour of what we have done so far. I know it is not the bestest of things, but in the future I will be giving you guys a quick video of what I did to create this. If you guys are interested, keep an eye out for it. It will be coming very soon to the channel. However, here is where we are at with this build. I know it kind of just popped up out of nowhere. Trust me, it has definitely been a long time coming for sure. I have been planning this build out for a very long time and just trying to figure out what I want to do for it. I wanted to play with all of the different types of roofs and different angles, things like that. It is not completely done though, because we have this dirt pillar, I guess you could call it, right here, and this is going to be a fireplace. We are going to do our best to put a fireplace in right here, and this will work for a lot of different reasons. One, for the outside of the build, and because if you come into here, this is a little bit of a weird place because it is built into the ground. So if I come up back out here, it's a couple block difference and it just kind of acts weird with the window. Anyways, that's one reason, and it's a little bit of a different detail than just adding a window here, which was suggested by Celoria, which also I very much appreciate the help, so again, thank you. That said, the inside of this is definitely not done because we also have to finish the texturing on these walls, which we will definitely finish next episode too. That said, next episode we also have to do this house right here. This one is going to be very interesting to see what we do with it because there is no plans built out for this one, and we are going to pretty much just wing it and hope and pray that it goes well. On to the next thing. As you can see, we also have a bunch of these paths down. We finished all of the different details, adding some coarse dirt around the place, and also a settled texture into this path right here, which honestly might be my favorite part of the base, which is kind of funny because this was the very first thing that I ever built here. We, if you can remember, had a bunch of chests over there, we had a little bed set up, and just this part built at the very beginning of the season. And so having this all come together with the path and the lanterns, and get this, it lines up perfectly with this house right here. So all of that put together, I think that this view is definitely my favorite. Something about it's just super cozy and super nice. I don't know, something about it. The very last thing I wanted to mention is, do you see this well right here? Yeah? All right. Keep your eye on it. Keep your eye on it. I can't walk backwards. And cut. This is the other well. We made another well. That's right. I don't know if I used this transition, but if I did, you know what I mean. Anyways, we built another well right here, but wait. There's more. Not only that, we didn't build one, not two wells, but 3 wells. We built another one over here, which you probably saw as I was walking, but we built another well right here, which kind of pulls the whole village together, and we are getting good progress, I'm not gonna lie. It does look a little bit unfinished, but that is because it's not finished, and we still need to do this house. There's also some plans, if I get to it, to finish off this area over here as well. And, well, there's a giant space over there, so I wonder if we're gonna get to that. I don't know. That said, if you have made it to the end of the video, thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. And, guys, it's getting to the end of the season, so we gotta lock in and get as much done as possible. Again, I am so sorry for not showing the process of this house and just kind of throwing it all at you, but there will be another video coming out soon showing you the process of this, and I cannot wait to see you there. So with that, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye everyone! Okay, that's a zombie. Ah, why is there a zombie? Why is there a zombie? Why is there a zombie? Why? I can't press buttons. Why am I not pressing buttons? What is happening? Okay. It's not even that threatening. Keyboard. Okay. Jeez, that's a way to start an episode. Okay. What is up, everybody? We are here for episode, what is it? 14? Holy. Alright, well, let's get into this one. We have, as you can see, I am so disorientated. As you can see, we have finished this in the last episode, as well as finishing this build right here. I am so excited with how this thing turned out. Let me show you what it looks like in F4 real quick. Alright, here is a final fly around of this build. I know that there has been a lot of attention put on this thing, however, it is probably my favorite build that I have done so far, at least on this SMP. I think it looks so good, and it was so fun to just be able to play with all the different roofs and the shaping and the texturing and just really actually being able to spend a little bit more time on what this build looked like. That said, you may have noticed that I have actually started a little bit of work on these villager stalls here. These villager stalls have actually been a part of the plan since the very beginning. However, we have finally finished it. We have finally given myself a base layout of what this thing is going to look like, and it even sparked another idea. So that leads us into this area right here. The idea for this is I'm going to have probably some sort of archway, and it is going to lead us into a bunch more villager stalls, kind of looking similar like those to those. I don't know, English. Anyway, something like that over in this area. And I'm not too sure what's going to be the final play here. I want to have this a little bit more open, kind of think like Star Wars Land at Disneyland kind of vibe, and just having it like an open market vibe. Instead of having it an entire house. So that is the goal for this area. Let's hop right into either that or if anything else comes up. Are you ready? Let's go. I now take the back in time to when we had absolutely nothing done for these villager stalls. I am not gonna lie, I did put this off for a very, very long time. There were a few different ideas and a few different designs that I kind of played with in my head and kind of played with in other worlds just to test it out and see what I liked the best. However, what you see here is the kind of thought process and behind the scenes raw, I guess, decision making, if you want to say that. I went through a couple different versions of this, and I don't think I show all of them here. However, just know there were a few different versions that I did go through. As you can see here, I discovered rope. I didn't know that one of the mods that we had this, so that was exciting. And I ended up using that as a fun little detail behind the post as like a little extra support or whatever. Anyways, then you can see me coming back here and kind of showing off what I had done so far. The top part with the campfires is actually an interesting thing because I ended up taking that down, which you will see here in just a moment, but going back to this, I figured out that I couldn't place the trapdoors there, so I had to put the dirt behind in order for me to place them. Anyway, I went back and forth on that for such a long time, trying to figure out what the heck was wrong with it and couldn't figure it out. Anyway, back to the thing I mentioned with the campfires is that here I had to raise it all by one, which is a pain. And then I ended up figuring out that I didn't have silk touch on my axe, and so I had to sit there with my pickaxe mining it for probably about 5 minutes straight. Anyway, it took a long time. And then we took the smooth basalt and put it in the frame stairs, which ended up turning out pretty decent. And we put a wall or back wall on this, which I kind of ran into some problems putting some shelves in there, but it ended up turning out pretty good so far. So we kept it. And then, lo and behold, we had a visitor. I am coming up with ideas for this area. I started out with this one because I was like, maybe if I build this, then something will like spark an idea or something, and it has. So hear me out. What if instead of building an entirely new house right here and just having these market stalls here, what if somehow I make it like this area into more market stalls?
Ooh, like an indoor market stall or something?
Yeah, exactly. So it like carries the same theme and everything, but it carries it inside.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. I have an idea. An actual idea. Instead of making this into a house, we're gonna make it into market stalls. Woo! I don't really know how, but we're gonna make it happen. What is happening? Oh, I don't know how to make you work. He's spinning on top. Why are you doing that? What is happening here? Well. That's right, you know what it's time for? It is time for more progress. As you can see, we have not gotten back to these villager stalls behind me. Yes, I've procrastinated. Yes, I know I just said we were going to get into it, but for real this time, let's get into the actual rest of this video. Okay, so the idea for this area is that I'm going to start with these villager stalls, but in this area, because the idea is that if I do that, then maybe I'll actually end up knowing what I want the top to look like. There we go. Now all of those are dug out and we just need the stone to fill them in. Skeleton! If I had a bow, I'd so shoot you down right now, but you know what? That's not something I got, so we're just gonna sneak on by. Hopefully you don't see me. This should probably be more than enough, as I misplaced the block. Oh my. We're a little slow today, guys. We're a little slow. Now this one's gonna be interesting, because this specific stall is going to be a little bit smaller, especially because there's going to be two right next to each other. I felt like it was kind of awkward to just have one like massive one wrapping around the corner, so splitting them into two was probably the best idea. I don't really know how that's going to work out in the end. However, we are going to definitely give it a try and kind of just makeshift with what we got. Alright, two more. This is another interesting one because I'm thinking of having the floor a little wonky like this, just because it's on the corner edge and this is going to be raised up as the barrier or the like sectioning off wall type situation. I don't know what I'm saying, honestly, but yeah, that's going to be the sectioned off part, and I feel like having this raised up a little bit more will kind of play with the fact that it is. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'll keep it. And then on to the last one. The next part that we have to do is we have to make these trims, I believe, to go around the outside, and it's going to replace all of these dirt layout type situations so we don't have to keep looking at the dirt. And that only made 40 of them. Oh boy. We're gonna start with that. Oh yeah, and I just realized we actually have to pull these out one further because you're able to see that under block underneath the trims too. Yeah, there we go. Oh, as I misplace it. Oh, good job, Kiki. Good job. There we go. Now we just have to repeat this process for all of those. Now this is an interesting scenario because these corner shelves, as you can see, they don't turn over the corners. So in this scenario, we are going to have them facing out this way rather than facing this way, because we don't necessarily want them to see the side, I guess, of this. We want them to be facing the player or the person that is coming through this walkway right here, and I think that that's honestly just a personal choice, but as of right now, that's what that's going to look like. And then over here, we'll just turn it normal. Man, that was messing with my brain. What the... Do we want... No, we don't want this corner block there. Right? I don't even know. Why? I don't know why that's messing with my brain so much. There we go. Hey, we got there in the end. I wonder if it's going to be almost better to have another one in there just because you can see through so well. I think for now I will keep that, but if I need to replace it, then I'll just replace it. On to the next. And then this one, I'm thinking maybe we raise it up a little bit more. I don't know, is that weird? This one's definitely going to test the creativity for sure. Okay, and then this one is the same situation as over there. Because this is the main way that people are going to be viewing this villager stall, all of these are going to be facing out towards the person coming in. And just like that, all of those ones are laid out. We now get to continue on to whatever the next step is. Let's go find out what that is actually. Hang on. All right, and then this part is, it looks like up for interpretation because I separated each of those by 3. However, since these are kind of on the corner, I'm wanting to put these on the corner. However, it looks like it's going to work out pretty decently because of the way I space planned it. So it's looking like if I just go around and put these on each of the corners, wow, I cannot do this today apparently, then all of it will work out in 3s. Yay. Oh, and then there's this one. See, the thing for this is that we don't want people necessarily coming over this way, but we do want people coming over this way. So maybe because this is still the corner, we do need the support right here. And then we also want the extra support here, meaning I should pull this one out just one more, like so. And then if I make this one into a corner piece, ooh, that kind of messes with my brain, then we can put this support there, making this stay in 3s, which works pretty well. I mean, it does kind of give limited access to this one, but I think that will be okay, because we're going to want these on each of the corners too. However, that doesn't play with the 3 very well. Man, this one is being weird. That kind of helps a little bit, because then it gives a little bit more walking room, so you can actually stand up here and be like, I want that, please. Thank you very much. I don't know. I'm not really liking the shape of it though. It makes my brain want to pull it all the way back out to here. You know what? We're just gonna leave it. We're gonna move on. You know what? At this point, I think I'm just learning to stop questioning my decisions, and it's just gonna go vibe building. We're just gonna do vibe building, and whatever comes out, comes out. So I'm going to go into a fast time-lapse mode once again, just like we did for this one, and then I will come back to you after these ones are complete. Let's go! And a rope, and another rope, and another rope, and you guessed it, another rope. Oh my gosh, ropes all over the place. Anyways, then we started replacing the bottoms with a little bit more of a support, just adding the extra wood down there, and we decided to move on with life after this. But we did run into another problem, which you will see in just 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Oh, I didn't even think of this. It's gotta go down somehow. Oh, this is gonna be a very fun design challenge. Wait. Hang on, would that work? Or do we want it to mimic this bottom part so it goes over by 2 and then down by 3? Meaning this part would be 3 and that block would go away. I feel like let's do that one because, yeah, it just mimics it a little bit better. Oh my gosh, we have a friend! Globe, that's fun. Coral block, oh, that's just kind of normal. Hi, buddy! Do you want to be a part of the village? He'll probably despawn, but you know what? It's fun to have you here. Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy. Thinking for this one, we maybe just stay away from these trapdoors because of how tight a space it is. And if I am able to fit the trapdoors in, like after everything is put in, then we'll like add all of these ones, if that makes sense. But for now, we're just gonna keep it like this because of what I just said. The way that these slabs are working make it so that I'm feeling like we're gonna have to just make it solid all the way through, even though it doesn't necessarily follow the pattern on the bottom, meaning it's gonna have to stay just like that. I didn't even do anything to you. Why are you guys spitting at me? Alright, now we're going to pause on that for a little bit. We are going to work on the walls. I feel like for the walls, we want them to be mostly the deep slate tiles because we want the wood to be more of the accent, and right now all of the walls around the place are planned to be just normal spruce, especially these walls right here. So with that said, I'm going to take some time to put some deep slate tiles around the place and just kind of replace all of these with them instead. You know what I just realized? I realized that I ran out of deep slate because of all of the other times that we have used deep slate in this village. So you know what that means? Material gathering time. Let's go. I just came up with another idea. These dirt pillars are going to kind of mimic what the archway is going to look like here. And then I was thinking, what if I put an archway here as well? I feel like that could also look pretty cool. So we are going to do that after we come back from material gathering, but yeah, putting a archway here, either that, or I feel like from the view of the shrimp statue right here, it could also be kind of fun to maybe have one there mimicking that there's whatever, but I don't know how that would look with having two archways back to back. Anyway, we're gonna have some fun playing with that, and ideas are definitely flowing now, which is good. And we are going mining because I can. Alright, here is what we have done so far. You guys have all seen this villager post right here. This is where we're at for this. We do have to do some tweaking for the arch right here because I don't like it whatsoever. Hi, Enderman. Okay. Anyways, and then as you come into here, we have the temporary pathways. I don't know if I'll keep this because I don't know if I'm in love with it, but for now, that's what it is. And then we also have all of these texturing parts on the walls, which I very much like. Here are what the inside of the villager stalls look like. They each have some rope sections to cut each of the stalls, I guess you could say, into different sections. We also have the shelves. We have the storage chests, and then in each of them, you will see an empty little slot. That is for the villager workbench that is going, I don't know why I can't get in there, that is going to be in each of them. So like this one is going to be here, and then say like if you come up here, this one is going to be right over there, and so on and so forth. So here is what this one looks like, and then you come to the corner, and we also have the last one right here. I do have to finish up a few texturing parts, especially on the outside, because I've only been texturing them from the inside, meaning the outside is going to look a little funky and a little wonky for a little while, especially because I still have to figure out, like I keep saying, the top of this build. However, that is where we're at so far. We have to try to make the top part of this actually look like a normal, decently okay build in the next episode, and on top of that, we, if we have time, are going to come over to this section and figure out something to do with here, because I have a few ideas in mind, maybe a couple archways and maybe some greenery. But all of that said, I am going to have to cut the video off here short because I am going to do some family stuff this weekend and very much need to get going on that. However, if you want to see what happens in the next episode, it may or may not be the final episode. Who knows? I guess you'll have to stick around to find out. Anyway, with that, I will see you in the next video, episode, or whatever else you see me in. Bye, everybody! Yo, what is up, everybody? Wow, you cannot even see me. I don't know how I spawned in here, to be completely honest. I logged out at the very top of not here. Hang on. Alright, like I was saying, welcome back to episode 15. This, as far as I know, will be the very last episode of SkrimpyCraft SMP. I am going to do a couple videos of like touring and just like extra things that happen with the closing ceremony, hopefully, and things like that. However, also I got very distracted with these plushies. They are so cute. Holy. Yeah, but this will be the final episode, and I am so excited to get into it. We are going to waste no time and just get right on building and get as much done as humanly possible because I want to finish so many random things and we have very little time, so let's go. The very first thing that I ended up doing is putting a lot of details around the place for the market. This is a very tedious thing, so I don't really have too much interestingness, I guess, to show the behind the scenes of this. I also don't really have a time-lapse recording thing, mod, I guess you could say, in SkrimpyCraft, which honestly is my bad. Don't come after me in the comments. I know it's on my end. But that is why you are seeing the POV of me actually building different bits and pieces. I went through a bunch of different ideas that I didn't necessarily show, but I ended up putting these archways around each side of the build and connecting them later on with glass, which you will see. And then I did run out of resources right there, like you saw, so I had to go and get those. And I also ended up putting the villagers in their individual stalls to kind of make it feel a little bit more alive and market-y, if that makes sense. So I did that, I ran back and forth, and let me just say, the pickup mod is literally a lifesaver. This would have taken so long, which I thought at the very beginning of the season when I was going through all my plans that I would have to get a bunch of iron and mine carts, which is honestly why I made that iron golem farm at the very beginning of the season. And oh yes, this satisfyingness. Yeah, I ended up making the iron golem farm and never ended up actually using it. So there's that. And here is the part with the glass I ended up putting in for the roof. I absolutely love how this turned out, especially because it kind of pulls the white glass from the circle build, which is on the other side of the village, over to this side of the village, which I'm all about it kind of working together. Me and my English, I swear. And this part, oh my gosh, I was so frustrated with this part because I had exactly enough pieces of glass to fill up the roof, if that makes sense, except for that one piece that you saw. Oh, I was so mad. Anyway, this is the second part that I started getting to go work on. I did actually get distracted because Kikkirie ended up logging on and I wanted to show him all of the stuff and all the progress that I had made, but I just have been slowly chipping away at all of the little details and bits and pieces around the place. And well, let's get into the next part. Alright, we are back. Here is the progress that we have made so far. We have put in all of the glass and just a little bit of a background for these as well. I'm not completely in love with the shape of these because I feel like this area is a little bit too flat, but you know what, for now and for the purpose of it, I'm going to leave it as it is because we need to get a bunch of other stuff done, but here is a final look for it. If we come out of F4 here, you guys all know those villager stalls. You guys have also seen these villager stalls with all the cute little plushies and things like that. We also have the pathway, the textured walls, and then all of the glasses in. We also have some detailing here. I do want to add a few bits and pieces around the place, just like adding, I don't know, like slabs along here, maybe sprucing it up a little bit with some ropes and things. Not exactly like that, obviously, but I think you guys get the point. So I'm gonna go through and do that. But here is what all of this looks like so far, coming through all the way to the back, and also the chicken. Can't forget the chicken. But yeah, that is the villager market stall, and we are going to move on from that because, like I keep saying, we got some more stuff to do. Now, you may be asking, Kiki, what stuff do you need to get done? Well, let me tell you. Wow, too many buttons. One thing that we need to get done is this walkway area right here. It has been brewing up in my mind for such a long time. There are a bunch of different reference pictures and images that I kind of want to copy the vibe of, or I guess mimic the vibe of, because I feel like having an archway, walkway type thing here would be so cute and just bring these two spaces together, even though they are not really put together. Anyway, it would make the two cohesive, I think. At least a little bit more than it is now. The other thing that I want to work on is, well, this area over here. I may or may not have an entire thing planned out for this area. Don't know if I'm going to get it all done, but we are very well going to try. I have a greenhousey building that I have been planning to put here since the very, very beginning, and well, needless to say, I just need to lock in for a couple hours and get it done. So we are going to also be doing that. There's also this little area right here. Don't know what I'm going to do with that, but we are going to figure that out because I'm very excited to do so. And while I am on my rambling streak about absolutely nothing, first of all, I love this build so much. Literally obsessed with it every time I come over here. But we also have this area over here. Now this area was transformed and kind of terraformed a little bit more a couple weeks ago, I think at the beginning of the month or so. Not really sure. And I had been putting it off for a very, very long time, and I still, if I'm being completely honest, have no plans for this area. But if we are able to get those two things done in time before the server closes, we are going to then come over here and just kind of build whatever comes to mind and see if we can get anything done in this area so it's not just a big empty space. Right, chicken? Yes. Do you know where Jim is? I guess not. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that Jim was over here somewhere. It's Jim! Oh my gosh, you have been doing your job, buddy. Good job, good job. You've been protecting the iron pyramid thing. Yeah, good job. Okay, bye. I just wanted to, you know, come and check on you, because, yeah, I don't have a reason, but okay, bye! Man, this season has been so much fun. I honestly think that this area right here is definitely my favorite area of the base. I don't know what it is. It's humble beginnings, and it feels so put together and, I guess, magical in a weird sort of way. And I don't really know how to explain that, but like going back to the humble beginnings of literally just the stables since day one and having all of the chests and things like that just scattered around the place. We had to keep the lava here because, you know, nostalgia. It's from very early on in the season and I love it here, so we have kept it here. But yeah, this area, I just, brings me back to day one and I'm obsessed with it. And no, I haven't filled those in yet. It has been brought to my attention that I may or may not have forgotten to fill in that entire row right there, but at this point, we're just gonna keep it for kicks and giggles. See if I remember to fill it in on the last day of the server, but that's a little bit of a hidden Easter egg, I guess. Oh, okay, one more thing before we do actually start all of that rambling nonsense craziness that I just did. I wanted to take a short moment and say thank you from the bottom of my heart to every single one of you who have joined me on this journey from where I was at the very beginning with like 50 subs to now, I don't even know, 500 something at this point. I very, very much just wanted to say thank you. That said, if you have any ideas for future videos and future things that you would like to see here on the channel, please let me know. I am very much open to suggestion and I would love to hear all of your guys' thoughts and opinions. But with that very long-winded, rambling talking session, I present to you building time. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Now this is what you call a try and fail. I ended up putting in a ton of different like random details. I honestly have no idea what I was doing. I was just kind of placing random different details around the place and kind of hoping that it worked and looked pretty decent. I went through like, again, 50 different things for every single one, so I kind of had to cut out all of those different pieces in order to actually make it viewable to you guys. However, I ended up putting in all of these ropes as well, and I think I cooked with that. I don't know, what do you guys think? But overall, I was very much struggling, so I had to call in some backup. I am struggling. Okay, so we need to figure out what to do with all of this top area, because I feel like it needs to, like, something needs to be here, but I don't know what, if that makes sense, and I don't really know how to do it because of the glass, and then I also have this thing over here, and I'm like, it's kind of stupid. I don't really know if I like it, but I put it there just to kind of see, and then, yeah, you guessed it. Yes, after I had a little bit of a freak out, which honestly is a normal thing for me at this point, especially when I am doing vibe building like this and going off of absolutely nothing and just kind of building whatever comes to mind. It is a lot of placing one random thing and getting rid of it, and placing another and getting rid of it over and over and over again. So trying to sort through all of that footage, and let me tell you, it is like hours and hours of footage of me just doing what I just said. So it is very difficult to kind of show you different bits and pieces that are actually important for you guys to see and actually entertaining for you guys to see. However, that is what this is. We ended up figuring out, I guess, different things that I could use to make this area and this build kind of feel like the Disneyland inspiration pictures that I think I mentioned at some point with Star Wars and Disneyland and just that open market type area. And I think it ended up looking pretty decent, especially because Steel literally came in clutch and ended up getting some, I think they're banners or something like that, and putting them on the outside, which you will see the reaction to right here. Let's restart that. Whoa! I actually like it. Wait, and then the stables too. Interesting.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Very interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It just kind of like...
Yeah, no, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, it just like turns you into a different person somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, you know, Ghost Rider?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this is a funny story because I don't have the actual audio for this, which is very unfortunate because I'm trying to figure out like new audio settings with a new mic and earbuds and all this jazz going on in the background. Anyway, it's a pain, I understand, but in doing so, I don't have any of the audio for this or for any of the other ones. That's why either I kind of sound weird sometimes or the person I'm talking to sounds weird sometimes. Anyway, I'm rambling about who knows what. This right here is the very beginning of the archways. I had no idea what I was doing. I was vibe building and just trying to do whatever came to mind, and Steel was like, I'll tell you if it looks good or if it doesn't look good, but I'm way too tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. And I was like, all right, fair. So then we, after a lot of tweaking, had another visitor.
Clean some polishing probably.
Mm-hmm.
But that comes with just kind of taking a break and coming back to it fresh eyes. That's just putting leaves there, not actually.
That does look a lot better though.
Yeah. You're on the right track.
And then after Soloria came over and gave me a bunch of different tips and tricks and reassurance, honestly, that I was kind of headed in the right direction, because I did not like where these were headed. And I, again, all of this is vibe building, so just kind of going off of whatever was in my brain. So the execution of it, of like trying to bring out what was in my brain into Minecraft with the limitations of Minecraft being a block game, it was very interesting, I'm not gonna lie, and especially doing it on an angle too. I don't know what is wrong with my brain of like, yeah, that was a good idea. My first ever survival experience like this is going to have a bunch of complicated builds that are all gonna be built on a diagonal. Awesome idea. Good job, Kiki. So I just figured out some bits and pieces around the place and moved on. You know what time it is? Guess what time it is? Anyways, no, it is time to build something here because I've been procrastinating and we need to get it done. Oh, look how pretty this sunset is. It's a sign. We need to get started. 3, 2, 1, go! I am not going to lie. This project, I very, very, very much hope I can get this done because guess what? If you have made it to this far in the video, I have some very, very exciting news for you. It has been almost 15 minutes in and I have a surprise. This video might actually not be the final video, and I have just now found this out in editing. Also, this happened. No. Yeah, so much fun. Like I said, this might not be the last video, meaning I have more time, and we are going to do the entire this build, whatever this build is going to end up being, in the next video because, well, tonight I have kind of ran out of time, if I'm gonna be completely honest, and I was super excited and I started getting the terraforming done and then just kind of got ahead of myself and all these things overlapped on top of each other and life happened and everything exploded, so here we are. Okay, so we've cleaned up that a little bit. Now the question is, do I want to spend some time building something or do I want to leave it this flat, huge open area, just like the huge open area over there? Alright, so update time for you guys. Here is what we did for the village market area. This is the completed build for what we did so far, and I am not going to touch this anymore because I very much like how it turned out. We have these rope roof thingies, I don't even know. We have this thing, we have those roofs hanging, we have all this stuff going on that you guys have seen up to this point. We also have another one here and another one there, and we have this thing right here and more ropes here, and well, I think you guys understand the point, so we're gonna move on to the next thing that I have to tell you. The next thing that I have to tell you are these over here. We ended up doing all of the little fixes and all of the little details with moving the stairs on the outside and fixing this top part, fixing the arches, making it a little bit more of an archway, and just doing all of the different details and things that Soloria had suggested we fix. And so these are going to, as far as I know, stay how they are right now, and I will say that I love how this turned out. There's definitely a lot of things that if I had time to work on, I would probably do those things. One being the actual terraforming around the build. I think that fixing those up would actually help the place look a little bit better and not just like this pathway is placed in between a carved out mountain or something like that. However, with that said, we are going to head back over here to what I mentioned at the very beginning of this episode. Okay, so like I said in the overlap time-lapse thing part of the video just now, I actually found out just recently that we have got more time on the SMP, just by a little bit though. So that means we have a little bit more time to actually build this build, and that is a blessing in disguise for me because, well, I also, like I mentioned, I ran out of time, and so I need to get this video out now for you guys all to see, and I very much want this build to fit in with the rest of the village and not just be this one random building here. So we are going to plan on that, and until then, I will see you all amazing Scrimp family in the next video. Bye everyone! I only had 2 hours to finish everything I wanted to get done before Season 2 officially came to an end, and I definitely underestimated how much I still had left to do. Here's what happened. Welcome to the final episode of SkrimpyCraft SMP Season 2. As you can see behind me, I added in some glowberries because I felt like the place was just missing a little bit of greenery. So I decided to add those in, and I feel like it's a great just final finishing touch of the market. That said, if you have seen the last episode, you will know that we have planned out this entire area right here. We have prepped it for the building. Do you know what that means? We are going to finally finally get building the greenhouse. 3, 2, 1, and go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome back. All right, here is the base foundation for this build. It's going to be that greenhouse that I have mentioned in the last few episodes and that I have been talking about since the very beginning. That said, let's continue. Alrighty, back into it. Let me tell you guys this. This build has definitely been the fastest build that I have ever done. And I was very much stressing out because, like I said at the very beginning of this video, I only had like 2 hours to complete this from start to finish, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was kind of vibe building, kind of going off a reference picture, kind of playing it by ear and hoping that it worked. A lot of trial and error, for sure. Let me tell you that. A lot of trial and error. I also ended up getting a little bit distracted because Kat and everyone came over to tour my base while I was building. I don't think I ended up showing it here, but you get the point. And long story short, we ended up getting this baby done with the help of Kikkirie nonetheless. So we are going to finish this time lapse and jump right on into the part where Kikkirie was kind enough to help me figure out how to finish this build when I was absolutely freaking out. So thank you, Kikkirie, and let's continue with the rest of this time lapse. Let's go.
We'll sneak on through the main floor.
One quick note before we head into this part of the video. As a heads up, my audio mic quality in this is absolutely terrible because I had my earbuds in and for some reason it just was not working. I don't really understand why. Anyways, that's why my audio sounds terrible. I'm working on fixing the problem. Just bear with me for this, please.
There we go. There we go. Basically, just keep going on the other side. I want to. I'm debating if I want to do it just on the edges. Just do it on the corners, I think, for now.
But yeah, Jeff.
In that case, how can we do that
add
on
extra
the
wall?
edge walls?
We have the vertical slabs. We could use those. You could do like the vertical slab, and it'd be like, boom, some different block.
Like bring it
do
in.
Do it in the out.
Out.
Typically, you want to bring out, not in. Huh?
Like the whole wall.
Yeah, just like the wall. Just like add some depth there, some there.
Oh,
boom, boom.
I see. Not the whole. Just okay.
Oh, I like.
That's much better. Are we going all the way up, or are we going? Holy
what we could do?
Building.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that. Have it connect.
I like. So like put those dirt ones in, like that.
Yes. Replace the dirt with the slabs.
Okay.
Maybe.
I like. Maybe we bring the middle ones up in though too, like these.
I was just gonna say, no.
Yeah.
Now let's leave them. Put them back as blocks. But make that one, yes. Because then it keeps the wrong consistency.
Yes.
Oh. You trying to hit me too?
No! I was just trying to jump over so we could get rid of the block.
I like that actually.
I do like that a lot actually too.
I don't my hopes were low. I love how much you made the town grow in like a month.
It's really cool. It's very fun to see.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very helpful with all of everyone building.
Yeah, you started with Funny Barn and Cutie Cottage to small town.
Yeah.
Well. I'm gonna go on an adventure. I'm gonna go check out Dino's base. It's been a long time since I've been.
Okay. Have I been to Dinos? I don't even know.
No, join me?
Actually, yeah. Give me 2 seconds. Where is Dinos?
Follow me. The Kikkirie Bell portal.
Yeah. Well, at the beginning of the
Belle
season, it's
hasn't
like,
been
Belle, do
here
you have
in forever.
yeah, any plans? And she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be building over that. I was like,
Lord
great.
have mercy.
Huh.
When did this happen?
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's even more so now. Tell me about it though. There's like an entire thing.
Dinos? That's crazy. What?
Right?
Also, it's this way. I didn't know she went that far.
Me neither.
Front door here. There is, in fact, a front door here. Wow. This is kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie.
Dang.
You should have seen it before. Literally, this was a forest.
This entire thing was a forest?
Basically, wow. It was like a plains forest area. That's a stupid giant boat. Look up.
This is so...
right above her house.
Boat.
Majo's been here. This is sick.
This is really cool.
Come over to me. I'm in the house. Go to the top of the big roof. It's through here.
Oh.
I think.
There's actual interior.
I know it. Ah, here it is. Over here. I want to make one of these. Like, it's so cool.
This is really genuinely very good.
A lot of these, though, are just empty shells. Very good builds.
Yes, but the amount of detailed, like, different blocks that have been used is just insane.
Yeah. I mean, like, the small houses, too.
Oh, yeah.
They're just shells right now. Which is low-key kind of fair.
So good, though. It's a very unique style, I think. But I like all the color. And there's a little market.
Not the triangles. Both Majo Tepe.
I gotta talk from Soloria today with the triangles. He's like, triangles should not be in Minecraft. And I was like...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So...
I thought it was just against the, like, frame mod in general. But it's just a triangle.
It's triangles. Yeah, he couldn't care less about, like, the frame mod. But it's the fact that there's triangles. Because the frame mod is nice to have, because you can make blocks that don't have that shape, have different shapes. You almost died. Or you got half a heart, 2 heart, 1 heart?
2.5. We filled out the entire thing.
Hey, shut the door. Good. It's this way.
I really do like these colors a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at my skin.
There's so much down here, which is so funny. This is a cave. Wait, this is a custom cave. What? I think this is actually because it's got moss all around it.
Holy. She turned this entire... Wow.
I'm actually impressed. I'm genuinely impressed. Not the collection. Come here.
Holy lag spike.
Yeah, because there's like 400 entities right here.
Dang.
That's what we want. That is literally the goal.
Oh my god.
That's an irrelevant base. You got the bridge me and Solaria made?
I almost just pulled a Grian.
What'd you do?
How do I get back up? It's kind of sad. This entire area is not going to be used. I actually did have plans for it. I just never talked about it. It's going to be like the main giant, just massive house build. So think like the OG one, but 10 times 10.
How did I do it? Turn around.
Yeah, I'm looking at you. That's very impressive. Good job.
I used a rocket in here.
Alright, so we have some very exciting news. I have locked in and surprisingly got most of it done. I mean, of course there's no interior, but you know what? It's fine. So we are going to do a short little walkthrough of this build. It's supposed to be the greenhouse build, which I did have planned from the very beginning. I didn't know exactly how it was going to turn out, but I think with the restrictions of just having a couple hours to get this done before the closing ceremony, I think it ended up turning out pretty decently well, and I was able to actually use the amethyst block right up there, which I was very excited about, because at the very beginning of the season, I ended up finding those I don't even know what they're called, crystal ball area things. Anyways, so I wanted to find a way to use those somewhere in the village. And yeah, this is pretty much how it turned out. We have a little bit of texturing in there. We have a little bit of details as... I don't know if I'll put this in the video, but me and Kikkirie were just trying to figure out how to make it a little bit more interesting, and we added a bunch of depth pieces in. So we added these fences, we added these here, we added the indent in the walls over here just to make the walls a little bit more interesting. If it were up to me and if I were to spend a little bit more time on this and have a little bit more time to work on it, I probably would have done the majority of this build in glass and have all the walls be glass because it's a greenhouse. It's supposed to be light and it's supposed to be airy. However, like I said, we were running on a time constriction. So it is what it is. I think it ended up turning out pretty decently well, like I have said, and all of the little details and things around the place have kind of made it look more finalized than it is, I think. Anyway, I did want to spend a little bit of time talking about all of the other plans that I have not gotten done, that I wanted to get done, and will not actually be done, if that makes sense. The very first thing being this area right over here that I was just showing off. I had some interesting plans to go right here and right here. I wanted it to lead down from the greenhouse to have just a bunch of farm type area over here. And also having, I guess, one massive staircase leading all the way down to this giant cave, because this was the main cave of the season. This is where everything was gathered and everything was, I guess, taken from, and it's just a big, nice open area, and I feel like having a way up and down this area would be super nice. And there's also this area over here where I would want to connect it and make the farms extend a little bit more over to this area as well. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm kind of just rambling a little bit, trying to get my thoughts out before the season well, I guess I should say server closes. The next part is this one over here. Over here, I would probably do something a little bit similar to what Bones did over with the area over there. He had a pond area and just a nice little hangout, relax, retreat type thing, and I would want to do something like that over here, maybe add like a well or a gazebo, small gazebo type situation here as well. But that is something that is not actually going to be able to get done due to the time limit factor. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is actually on this side over here. This side was interesting because I wanted it to be just the tree farming gathering area, right? And so it ended up being that. It ended up just being placing a bunch of trees around the place just so that I can go through and cut them down and have enough resources to build everything else that's in the village. And then we ended up doing some other shenanigans as well. I got taught how to make a gradient with steel. We had some fun shenanigans with the crafting tables, which if you know, you know. And then over here, I was also taught how to do a cliffside, which is honestly probably one of my favorite places of my entire village area because it's just so, I don't know how to explain it. It just is so good. And I just wanted to say thank you, Soloria, for the help on this, and I will most likely and most definitely be taking what I learn here and all of the other things like the tree, and hopefully implementing that knowledge into next season's base as well if I get in. That said, it leads us over to this area that I mentioned before. We built some villager statues, which honestly I'm actually very obsessed with, and we can come over here into the foresty type area. We have a little bit of a campground. We have the pond that I told you about that Bones came and made for me. And of course, we have the frog statue. Now, there is a little bit of lore behind this that I haven't ever actually talked about. So, this frog right here, right? This one is connected to another frog in the base. Now, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I probably will show it. However, the mystical energy that comes from this frog that gives energy and power to the main village is connected to, like I said, the other frog in this village. Alright, so putting that behind, if you come over here, there is a super secret, not so secret, area over here, just overlooking the absolute amazing view. This area, I would 110,000% put something over here if I had enough time to work on it, if I had like another, I don't know, couple months, if I had like another year even, because then I would be able to go all out in this area and build this massive thing. I don't know what, obviously, but just doing something here, I feel like would make the village so much cooler. And yeah, funny enough, me and Bones actually schemed up a little bit of a funny idea to put here. We joked around about putting a Walmart, I believe, just like in this area. And it was the funniest running joke forever. Anyways, I just wanted to mention that because I thought it was kind of funny, putting a massive Walmart in here and use the villagers that I had from the very beginning of the season to work at the Walmart. Amazing. And then coming back over this way is probably one of the more recent things. I just realized that this is not finished. Anyway, this is probably one of the more recent things is the arches. Getting help from Soloria to finish up and fix all of the little details here and there because I kind of knew what I wanted, but I also didn't know what I wanted. And again, there are different things that I tweak, like the terraining around it and maybe the arches a little bit more, maybe opening it up a little bit more, things like that. However, I do very much like how it turned out and the vibe of it is just amazing. Especially, check this out, especially with shaders. Holy, look at this. I don't even know, I don't understand. And I know I put this in the thumbnail for one of my other SMP videos. It just does not do it justice. Like, look how gorgeous this is. I don't even have words. All right, we are going to move on. Dang. This village with the shaders on. Holy. Okay, we are going to pause right here and go back to the main house, actually. As it turns to night here in the village, it actually becomes very super peaceful, especially with shaders on. Now that everything that is going to get done is done, we are going to do a small little bit of a walkthrough just so that we can document it a little bit and show it off to anyone that may not have seen from the beginning of the season. First up is this little barn area over here. I am absolutely obsessed with this little barn area because it was actually the very first thing that was built in this village area. We started out with literally just these logs here and the animals, trying to get everything going and make progress actually happen, and all of these things, oh my goodness, I love it so much, and I don't think that it would do justice to sit here and ramble about absolutely nothing. So that unfortunately said, we are just going to continue. However, this is the very beginning and very start of the village area. Yeah. Coming over here, we actually had a community board for people to come and say hi if they have been here. Originally, it was literally just cherry wood over here, but then we actually turned it into a real board and put the pictures from early in the season around the place, as well as all of these random ones that people have collected and came to put on the back here too. Continuing down the path over here is also more recently of a built thing. We have the market, the villager market, which I ended up absolutely loving. Whether you know it or not, and whether I made it apparent in the video or not, I did not like how this was turning out. I had no hope, and surprisingly got myself to just keep going. But here is a final little walkthrough of this area with everything completed and everything done. I wanted it to just have a lot of life throughout here and a lot of chaos going on up top, because we wanted to take inspiration from Star Wars Land at Disneyland, which I think was accomplished very well. Now, because I actually kind of passed by it, this house over here is QWERTY's humble abode. He ended up doing this house over here for me in this village area, and I absolutely love how it turned out. His house is so fun, and then he actually ended up letting me do the interior as well for him, because he was like, I don't want to do it, and I do not like doing interiors. So we ended up doing this for him, and I think it turned out pretty decently, but let me know what you guys think. Moving on, we have Rez's humble abode here as well. Just a sweet little thing under the ground, and I am, again, also obsessed with how this turned out. It is so cute, and I love it. That said, there is actually a little bit of a secret. Enough said. And lo and behold, the shrimp statue. The shrimp statue that runs the entire village. The power of the village. All hail the Scrimp statue. And then coming this way is Bones' evil lair tower thing. This actually turned out really well. I'm very proud with how this turned out. Very well done, Bones. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and I very much appreciate it. So this is the main level of the floor. We got the villager, we got the reading area, and all of the books, of course. You also have to have Ratman. Then you can come right on up the stairs here, up to the second level. We just got a hangout area, we got the carpet, we got the stairs leading up to the next floor, which is the bedroom, just all of the essentials. We got the actual bed area, so cute, and Freddy Fazbear. So cute, love him. And if you come up here, you have skulls? Question mark? So Bones, you want to explain what I'm seeing here? Why is this a thing? Alright, well, moving on from that interesting layer. If you come all the way up to the top here, oh my goodness. Dang. Okay, I gotta pause for just one more second. Check this out. That sun, man. Oh my goodness. Look at the village. Alright, Alright, well, enough of getting distracted by that. Here is the very top area of Bones' build, right here. Moving on to the next house, we have Soloria's humble abode right on here. I have talked with him a little bit, and he has said that he has wanted to come and finish this, and he has said that there are definitely details that he has not been able to finish, because completely understandable. I get it, you gotta finish your own base, it is completely okay. But here is the shell of what he has done so far. Thank you very much, Soloria, for doing this. I very much appreciate it as well. Okay, and moving on, we have a well, because, well, I can. If you know, you know. Okay, and then there is actually this secret little hidey hole over here Soloria was building here. Hehe. A lot of you may know this build already. This build right here is Steel's house that they have built for me, and I love this house so much. They did such a great job, and let me just come right up here for you to see. This, you also might have seen, is also used for a thumbnail on one of my videos because the gradient on this roof is just so well executed, and again, I am obsessed with it, and thank you very much for doing this house, Steel. Thank you. I very much appreciate it as well. Next up, we have the caution do not enter because we have the chickens. This is the chicken greenhouse that Deadly had begun for us, and we just finished off the roof for him because he got busy doing other stuff, which again is completely understandable. But thank you very much, Deadly, for doing this small little home hut thing, and I appreciate you taking your time to do this for me. Thank you. One more thing before we go look inside of this circle build, which definitely has been the biggest build of this season. This house right here. I have beef with this house right here. Yes, there's a dirt block in front of there. We will get to that. I will tell you why. If we come around over here to the very front, here is what this build looks like. It has... I don't know how to feel about this, if I'm being completely honest. It's way too close to this build. It was not thought through. It's not absolutely terrible, and I can see the vision, but not having any plans going into it, I feel like kind of made it even worse, if that makes sense. But if we come into here and replace that, we have the interior. We have the interior done by none other than Fish herself. So thank you very much, Fish, for also taking the time to do this interior for me. I love how this turned out. It's so fun to see how you separated all of the different areas into different parts of the house, and it makes it feel a little bit more homey and cozy. We have a little bit of a reading area right here. We got the kitchen, the TV lounge area, the dining table, and then also the villager, which is why the dirt is in front of the doors so that they could not escape, because these Yahoo crazy villager people kept trying to leave the house, and you could not do that when there are zombies outside. So you had to stay here. But looks like you found your new... Oh. Sure, why not? I'll just leave you to that. Have fun. Coming up here, this is kind of just unfinished because why not? We just never really got to it. We have the second villager just kind of chilling by the composter. I can't speak apparently today, guys. I'm just rambling. Thank you for bearing with me this far. We are so close to being done. Let's keep going. All right, coming out here, we have the porch area. I have spent a lot of time up here, so we are just going to move on over to the circle build right over here. If we come this way, I actually ended up wanting to keep this because it's a fun little AFK spot that I had made for Kikkirie right here, and we put a black cat right here as well. What the? I just went through that door. Did you see that? I closed the door and it teleported through the door. Wow, I'm freaking out way too much about this. Okay, moving on. Coming up the path here, we have a chicken. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna keep going this way. No, up this way we have the circle build. This was definitely a challenge. for sure. This, man, the amount of planning and the amount of building that I needed to do for this was crazy. I really wanted to get this right because I think I said it in the video that I started it. It was my 4th ever survival build, and I wanted to test my limits and make it just the biggest thing I've done so far, especially because that one over there, which we will get to in just a second, was the starting point of everything, and I have never done this before. Anyway, coming into here, we have water underneath this glass. You can't really tell with the shaders on, if I'm being honest. That is okay, because if we come into here, check this out. This place is amazing. I would literally spend all of my time in here IRL if this was an actual place in real life. Oh, I got distracted. But yes, look how beautiful the light is coming through. We have the power source giving power to the Scrimp statue and the frog statues. And oh my goodness, just, oh, I love this. I love this so much. And fun fact, I didn't actually use any sort of help from the internet. All of this is literally just coming from my brain. And because of that, I honestly think that this, I know I like to say that I like all of them and they're all my favorite, but this one right here will definitely have a special place in my heart for as long as I'm playing Minecraft. And we have a visitor. Yeah, no, you're good. Hi. Anyway, welcome to the village. This is the main...
This whole dome thing is new.
Yeah, yep. This is the main source for the village.
I like this little centerpiece statue thingy.
Thank you, thank you. It was very fun to create, for sure. Okay, so do you want me to show you around, or do you just want to kind of wander and I'll follow you, or?
You can show me around.
Okay, so let's go not...
Last time I was here, you had a couple...
This way.
Of the bigger houses in that area over there where your town is.
Yes.
I flew by here a couple days ago, I think, because me and Slory were going to TFA's base, and I flew past here.
Yeah. So, welcome to the village. Everybody has, well, there's a few people that have houses. So, this one right here was done by Steel, then Soloria, Bones,
It looks like a Steel, yeah.
Yeah. Market was done by me, and then Qwerty. And then all the rest of them are mine. Oh, and Deadly did a little bit of this one. But
Gotcha. This is Solori's right here?
Yes. He did not finish.
Yeah, I can tell. Like, this doesn't look very Solori-like.
Yeah. Kind of got sidetracked with his own base, which is understandable.
He's got his own thing.
Yeah.
I love this, like, tower that you have right here, this magic tower.
Thank you. This one's Bones. We call it his evil lair.
I think I was here when it was starting to be built.
Scrimp statue, built by Soloria.
I did see that.
Yep. We have this one right here. No interior, of course, because... Yeah. yeah. And then this one is Rez's little house, just kind of in the ground. Yes. We have AFK Qwerty.
I came out earlier, I was like, let's think up to him, but he didn't move or anything.
Yeah. Then we have Market. The inside of this market was kind of inspired by, like, Star Wars Land at Disney. Does that make sense? So, like, all the ropes around the place. Okay. Just a lot of chaos, basically. And if we circle back, we have Qwerty's house over here. Tons of plushies. And pickles.
Alright.
Yeah.
Very cool.
The arches? Village? Arch? I don't even know. I don't have a name for these.
I do remember the pond area.
Yes. The pond area is over here. And then this is just where I farm all the trees. Oh,
Right,
were you
this area.
here for the crafting tables?
I believe so. I remember you asked a couple of us to stand on them, and then...
Exactly. The crafting table shenanigan. I love it. No one knew what I was talking about, and it's kind of fun. But yeah, we got the villager statues and the pond. Done by Bones.
So is that redstone thing, I think, right?
Yeah. And we have an area over here. Just a nice little sitting area overlooking everything.
I think I have seen this.
The barn area here is the very first thing that I built. It was the starting point.
With this,
Yeah. This is my favorite. I don't know why, it's just magical. We have another well, we have my main house, which is here from the very beginning. The berry farm. Yes.
Also happened outside your window that one time.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. You guys were all like staring it at us.
Yeah.
Just say you hate us. I think that sign is there still. But this one is the most recent. I literally built this today right before the ceremony. Legitimately freaking out about it because I really wanted to get it done, but it's not perfect. But it's here, it's done. So I don't think there's too much else. I have a lot of other plans, but it's not gonna happen. Do you want to see the villager launcher?
Yes.
Okay. I don't really know why, but Cordy named it that, so it's now just called the villager launcher. It doesn't actually launch villagers, but it definitely could be made to, for sure. And you could just... Okay, so if you come over here past the Enderman, so in here...
Why Enderman?
I don't know. It trapped itself. It just was there one day. This is the villager launcher. Yeah. Again, I don't really know why. He just named it that, and it's stuck. Yeah. Alright. Is where we get all the carrots from. If you don't know already, take a guess at how many carrots you think we have currently.
I have no idea. Lot here. I have no idea. Couple thousand probably.
We have 60,000 carrots in our storage system.
60?
60,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and 55,000 potatoes. Oh, and fun fact, since this was early game, I dug this entire thing out with iron tools.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was an adventure for sure. We also have this area, just a nice little hidden area with the iron golem spawner. Spawner? Iron farm? Iron farm. I also do not like the walls or anything of this. Don't know what was going on in my brain of mine.
I don't mind them, but it's definitely not my style. It looks like chocolate and like chocolate walls.
It does. Like ice cream sandwichy. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I haven't shown you Harry Potter. And someone put a friend. Someone put a friend in Harry Potter's. Yeah. Oh, ZZ, we have a lot of hidden rats around the place too.
Oh.
Yeah. They've stayed. Oh, ZZ, you could see the sign up here if you wanted to.
Where are you in the house?
Yes.
Did you see the chicken house?
Oh, remember the sign?
Yep.
Why is there stacked cows on your barn?
Oh, since the beginning.
Iconic. They're iconic. They do not
It
go
was a
anywhere.
question.
I don't know who put them up there. They've just been up there and they stay.
It was a question.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know
I
when
watched
they
that
got
too much.
there. They just been there.
Yep. After that, we ended up doing the award ceremony and the closing ceremony and just had a bunch of fun and did a bunch of shenanigans and things like that. And one of those things being, we all did the Elytra race course just one more time over at Celoria and Rez's base, which was so fun. Here's how it turned out. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Okay. No? Alright, 3, 2, 1, go!
I didn't even take off.
Oh, I hit the wall.
Oh, we're Thank you for Where's 5? That's 6. No, 2. I missed 5.
Let's go! Woo! Oh yes. I told you, Rez, you did it, see?
Look at that.
Exactly, we just consistency, you know? And just like that, we have officially come to the part that nobody ever wants to come to. We have officially come to the end of this season. And now this clip, I will preference this with saying this was recorded after all of the shenanigans had gone down. I can't speak. And everyone had kind of just left the server. It was quiet, it was night, and everything had finalized, and all the crazy emotions had kind of died down. So with that in mind, I love you all so much. Here we go. And just like that, SkrimpyCraft Season 2 comes to an end. All of this progress, all of this craziness from start to finish, the adventures, the being terrified to talk to mods or just people in general on the server, making new friends, learning how to talk in VC and using mods, all of it. Like that, it comes to an end. I will see all of you in Season 3. Goodbye, everybody.